This show is not based on a true story. It is a true story. So without further ado, please sit back and enjoy Money Talks. But what the hell is it saying?
Hi, my name is Lucie. And all you need to know about me is that I love writing songs. When I wake up in the morning, my eyes still full of sleep, I listen to the morning news and I just want to weep. I wish that we could all be one and live a life in peace. I wish that we could all be one and just remember this. I am prosperous, I am prosperous, I am happy, I am healthy, and I am whole. I am prosperous, I am prosperous, I am happy, I am healthy, I am whole. 6:15 in the bathroom, I don't like what I see. I just wanna turn around and find another me. That me would be much wiser, that me would be in bliss, and that me would meditate every day and just remember this. I am prosperous, I am prosperous, I am happy, I am healthy, I am whole. I am prosperous, I am prosperous, I am happy, I am healthy, and I'm whole. I am whole. I am whole. I am whole. I am whole.
I'm Marcia, and all you need to know about me is that I want to sing deep like the earth, round like the big black women in the gospel choirs. Don't tell me that I can't. Don't tell me that my voice is sharp and shallow, strangled like a salmon in a net. I want to sing, I want to dance, I want to shake and rumble like a locomotive. Don't tell me I got no rhythm. Don't tell me I'm white as baby teeth. I may look pale, I may smell of polished bathrooms and fingernails, but inside, 100 barefoot black children are crying out to dance. But inside, 100 strong Singali drummers are pounding on my heart. I want to be Aretha Franklin. I want to be Mahalia Jackson. I want to ring like a giant church bell. I want to shake like a giant silver tambourine. God, I want to sing.
15 years ago, back in Germany, my mother gave me a book. It was called Das Feengeschenk, a gift from the fairies. It was a book about nature spirits and how you connect with them. I fell in love with this book. I became a little bit of a fairy nut, so I started dressing up as a fairy, and I did fairy performances all over Hamburg, Germany. I did. I gave this book to all of my girlfriends and I carried it around with me everywhere.
25 years ago, I moved to Hawaii from New York City. The beauty and nature here overwhelmed me. And then a really strange thing happened. The flowers and trees started to speak to me. I wrote it all down. 7 years later, I sent the manuscript to a British publisher. He loved it. The book became an international bestseller in Germany, Switzerland, and Austria. Believing in Fairies, a manual for grown-ups.
So 4.5 years ago, Marcia and I met here in Honolulu for the very first time at Mocha Java Cafe. We got introduced by a mutual friend.
I was so excited to be meeting someone from Germany. I wanted to show off the German version of my book. Hey, Lucie, this is the German version of my international bestseller, and the title is Das Wien-Geschenk.
It's the same book.
It's the same book! We must be destined to do something together.
What's the problem with money? We can't seem to figure it out. We try to be cool, telling jokes, being funny, but we are left in despair and self-doubt. It's so confusing, we can't stop using money, money, money.
I have a confession to make. I am nearing retirement age, and I do not have my money act together. It's actually very embarrassing to talk about. I mean, I can't remember the last time I balanced a checkbook. I mean, sure, my husband and I, we opened up some IRAs, but we did it decades too late, so we don't have anywhere near the money we need for even 1 year of retirement. And we have no college fund to speak of for my son because we invested in his early education by sending him to private school. So here we are now, my 70-year-old husband and I, both self-employed, no 401k, no pension plan. There's no way he could stop working anytime soon. And we've become, one of the 76 million baby boomer statistics you read about on Yahoo.
I am at the prime of my life. I literally had a dream in Hamburg, Germany a few years ago where I flew around the head of the Statue of Liberty and it said to me, Lucie, it's about time that you come home. I know other people would ignore that dream and just move on with their life, but not me. So I booked a flight and I moved to the United States to become a singer and songwriter and live a life full of abundance. I ended up homeless, living in a van in Hawaii for about 9 months, having no income at all, barely making it, but I was really, really good in just, living day by day.
My parents were immigrants from Poland. They came over to the United States by boat. My memory is that they always fought about money. My father drove a taxi cab at night in New York City where we lived, and he hated it. My mother held down 2 jobs as a bookkeeper. She apparently had a head for numbers, but didn't pass that on to me. They never prepared for their future. I never prepared for mine. I was more the creative New Age hippie type, I really wanted to believe in that quote from the contemporary author Marcia Scimitar. Do what you love and the money will follow.
Marcia, that's what I've actually been doing my whole life. It just didn't show up in my bank account yet. So my parents, beautiful people, very, very German, entrepreneurs. Each paper had its folder. They were very, very good in preparing for their future and saving up for their retirement. But for some reason, they always sheltered me from anything to do with money. So here I am, 40 years old, And I'm wondering, how come I didn't get any of their genes?
So here we are now, Lucie and I, from different generations, different cultures, different countries. But when it comes to money, we're both sort of kind of screwed up. So when we met that first time in Mocha Java Cafe, we decided it was time to do something together, once and for all, to break through our money stuff.
So do you think we went to a financial planner to make that happen?
Oh, no. Did we apply for high-paying corporate jobs?
Did we take out a loan to pay back our debts?
Oh, hell no.
So you tell them, what did we decide to do?
Well, you know, we decided to do the rational, logical, obvious thing. We decided to write a full-length Broadway musical about money.
So, we've been working on this for 18 months. It's called Ka-Ching, a supernatural comedy about the drama of love and money.
It's a fantastical story about humanity's eternal struggle with money and self-worth, told through the lives of two ordinary mortal human beings.
So and then we have this really quirky Mount Olympus, and we call it Mount Coin, and we have money gods and money goddesses.
Yeah, and we even have a script. I mean, it's just a first draft, but we've got a script, and we've got original lyrics and original music. I mean,
Marcia,
I'm telling you, this is really...
Marcia, they all came here despite the rain. Why don't we show them the opening scene?
What a great idea! Scene! Okay, folks. Every time you hear that music, you got to imagine you're sitting in a Broadway theater in New York City in those expensive, plush, red velvet seats. Curtain comes up on a dark stage. We see a flickering neon sign that says Mount Coin, Finances and Accounting Department. Lights come up on an Olympus-like setting filled with all kinds of glittering money machines. We've got ATMs, slot machines, cash registers, safes, even piggy banks. The spotlight falls on one of the money gods, Alice. Alice is Mount Coin's bisexual money god, in charge of all the world's ATM machines, because Alice likes taking it in and giving it away. Now, the thing you need to know about Alice is that she loves drama, and she's very envious of the human experience. The spotlight follows Alice as she slithers down the pole, stripper style, that connects Mount Coin with the earthly realm, and she lands smack in the middle of a busy New York City street in front of a shiny new ATM machine. She steps inside the ATM machine. The lights come up. Customers line up. They start pushing and shoving. An old lady gets her pocketbook stolen by a thief. Over there by the 3-card Monte stand, a big fight breaks out. Over there by the newspaper stand, a lady starts screaming hysterically because she thinks she won the lottery. Sirens blare, police show up, all hell breaks loose. And it turns Alice on.
So what's your problem with money? You can't seem to figure it out. You try to be cool, telling jokes, being funny, but you are left in despair and self-doubt. It's so confusing, you've trouble using money. Money, money. What's your story with money? You never seem to have what you need. Oh, there's so many people, it flows to like honey. Why not you? Are you too filled with greed? It's so upsetting, right? You have
I meet at Mocha Java Cafe to work on our script, Ka-Ching, and, hopefully work through our money issues.
Woo! Meanwhile, I'm working as a nanny making $20 an hour.
And I get a part-time job as a marketing director for a multi-millionaire who pays me $15 an hour. Eventually, I get him up to 25. No wonder we put this in our musical. Scene! Okay, there's that music again. You're still in the Broadway theater, and you're still in the big opening number. In Broadway musicals, the opening numbers, they go on and on. Now, I want you to imagine a chorus line of dancing billionaires. Freeze! Okay, folks, the scene you're about to see, Lucie and I wrote this 4.5 years ago. Just remember that. Hit it, Ross! Musical Ka-Ching. We think the story is brilliant, but we decide that we need a professional composer, somebody who can take our original music and create, sheet music and lead sheets. So, we put up an ad on Craigslist.
Wildly talented Broadway-style composer wanted, for no pay.
Really, we did that, and we found Jerry, a professional composer living in Los Angeles who decides to jump on board the project, even though it's long distance. Now, that guy over there, that's not Jerry. That's Alan. God gave us Alan. Anyway, so Jerry starts giving us feedback and critique on our ideas.
I mean, that guy knows so much about musical theater, it's like going back to university.
We are so excited. We're just so impressed and excited.
We are so excited that we even run to Walmart to get material for our very own vision board.
I love the vision board, Lucie. I love it. But I think we need to put a little bit more paper money.
That's great. How about we frame it with this red curtain?
Oh, fabulous. Hey, what are you going to wear on opening night?
Ooh, I'm going to wear my pink see-through dress and those white snake leather boots that I just got last week.
She's hot. Well, I lost 10 pounds, and I can fit into my long black chiffon ruffled dress. And I'm going to wear those pearls I told you about. Oh, Lucie, I really wish my mother were alive to see this.
Oh, I know. Oh my God. Marcia, it's happening. They're producing our show. We got so excited that we thought it was really happening. It's opening night.
The lights are so bright.
The audience cheers.
An incredible sight.
Ka-ching! Tony-winning name. Ka-ching! Of critical acclaim. Ka-ching! We sold the movie rights.
Oh my God!
Ka-ching! It's Oscar-winning night. Broadway. Here we come.
reality.
Oh.
So Jerry tells us that he doesn't want to hear our original music. That's not the way he works, he says. He says that we have to give him a good, solid first draft script, and when he gets that, he will compose all the music from beginning to end. So Lucie and I bust our coles for months, and then finally, we have a good, solid first draft script.
So we emailed Jerry the script.
We set up the conference call.
We are on pins and needles. Next stop, 42nd Street.
Bring. Aloha? Jerry? So, what'd you think?
Aloha, ladies. Well, amazing. Great start. Good material. Great. But I can't start writing the music yet. You girls have to go back to the drawing board. The story is just too predictable. We fall into a deep depression.
Stop writing for months.
We feel rejected. Just like the main character in our musical, Ka-ching.
Scene! So now, you're in the studio apartment of Ka-ching's main character, Lily Buffett. Lily is a supermarket cashier with a heart of gold who collects piggy banks, but she keeps filling them for everybody else. Now, the thing you need to know about Lily is that she just feels like no one ever really sees her. And today, she had a terrible, awful, horrible day. She didn't get the promotion she was expecting at work. She ran into the customer that she has a crush on, and he was with another woman. And then on the way home, she gets knocked over by a skateboarder.
Am I invisible, completely unseen? Am I unlovable, unworthy of dreams? I feel so vulnerable, I feel alone. Life seems impossible here on my own. And I'm cheering for everybody else's show. Nowhere left for me to go. Applauding for everybody else's song. Someone tell me what I'm doing wrong. And am I unreachable, too far away, lost on a distant shore where love cannot stay? Am I invisible, lost in a haze? Am I unlovable in so many ways? And I'm listening to everybody else's heart.
give up on our dream of writing ka-ching. I mean, remember what Winston Churchill said. Success is the ability to go from failure to failure without losing your enthusiasm.
But Marcia, up until now, I never really lost my enthusiasm, you know. Back in Germany, I graduated from high school, then I studied music and theater, and then I wrote a one-woman show and I toured with it for 4 years all over Germany. And since then, I've written hundreds of songs and I produced several albums. But how come none of that has made me any big money yet? How come I still can't afford health insurance and I never pay my phone bill on time?
You are preaching to the choir, sister. I mean, I'm the author of 10 books that were translated into 8 languages. I had an international bestseller. I wrote my own one-woman show and performed it. I mean, for God's sakes, I had a guest starring role on Hawaii Five-0. They gave me my own trailer. But every single time I go visit my Italian sister-in-law in New York City, and I step into her perfect Martha Stewart house, and I eat her perfect Martha Stewart meals in her perfect Martha Stewart kitchen, and I hear about all the trips she's taking to Europe, I just feel like I've made all the wrong choices and I'm a total loser.
That's exactly how I feel when I go on Facebook. I mean, literally.
Yeah.
All the other singers and songwriters out there, you know, they're like traveling around the globe and they're playing like the beautiful Mountain Love, Aloha Ohana festivals. You know, they're having these videos out there with the like slow motion and the wind coming from the front, and they have already the iPhone 8 and I just can't afford it. And I know I should be inspired, but I'm not. And sometimes I just want to give up.
I know exactly how you feel. I know exactly how you feel. Last year, I was contacted by a casting producer from America's Got Talent. America's Got Talent, a big show. She said she wanted me to audition for the show and she wanted to help me. And she said, America's gonna love you. And I thought, I'm 62, finally, this is my shot. Millions of people are gonna see me. And I didn't get on the show.
Same here. I got invited to be the opening act in Montreal for a band called Marillion. They're huge in Europe. And it was just me and my guitar and my red dress. I was just so excited. And I thought, I'm going to sell hundreds of CDs. Well, how many CDs did I sell? 5 CDs. And 3 of those 5 CDs my husband sold in the elevator on the way to the show.
And I have this friend, never wrote a word in her life, publishes her first book, and she makes $1 million. I wrote 10 books. How come I didn't make $1 million?
I mean, everybody and their mother are getting gigs in Waikiki, and they never call me back.
Hey, knock off the whining. See.
Okay. Now we are on Mount Coin. On Mount Coin, you see a humongous golden throne. And on that golden throne, pacing back and forth on it, is Mr. Z, because he's a very short person. Mr. Z is played by Marcia tonight because she is a very short person. Mr. Z is the CEO, the head honcho, the big banana, the Zeus with the juice of Mount Coin. What you need to know about Mr. Z is he hates whiners and complainers.
Yo, forget about it. Enough with this pity party. I didn't get on America's Got Talent. I only sold 5 CDs. Humans, they've been complaining about this crap for eons, and I'm sick of it. Do you hear me? Sick of it, always complaining. What should I do about it? I know. I'll start over. I'll wipe the slate clean, a new earth. How should I do it? A flood? No, that's not very original. A meteor! Bam! Worked for them dinosaurs!
Wait!
Alice!
Your humongousness. What do you mean?
What do you mean, what do I mean?
I mean, what do you mean?
I mean...
A boom, boom, ka.
I mean, annihilate, eliminate, exterminate, devastate, desecrate, liquidate, obliterate, rip apart, tear out the heart, a brand new start. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I mean.
But wait. Your tallness. You can't do that. Look at them. I love them. I mean, they're really trying so hard. They are meditating. They are going to yoga. They are flying out to retreats all the way to Bali. And they are eating quinoa and kale.
Kale? Yeah. That's a monumental waste of time.
Marcia, speaking of vegetables, oh my God. Recently, I got invited to a party. You know, one of those beautiful homes, Diamond Head Road, with the perfect ocean view and the sunset. And there I was with my champagne glass with a green juice in it. Oh, yuck! And then I realized, this is not a normal party. This is a network marketing event where everybody is raving about this green juice and how it has changed their whole life. And I'm having a moment there. I'm thinking, what if this juice has the potential to change my life? I mean, they're telling me I only have to work 2 to 3 hours a day. And I can make money while I sleep.
Lucie.
Yeah.
Lucie.
Yes.
Network marketing.
Yes.
Multi-level marketing.
Yeah.
MLMs.
Yes.
Let's put that into our musical.
Okay.
Scene. All right, now you're on a New York City street at a juice stand where you meet the other human character in Kaching, Danny Smith. Danny is Lily Buffett's best friend. Now, the thing you need to know about Danny Smith is that he's a dreamer and he can't seem to commit to anything. And these days, Danny is into network marketing, selling the world's all natural, organic, non-GMO, gluten-free,
Dairy-free,
sugar-free,
fat-free,
nut-free,
but it ain't free.
superfood that you find deep in the Amazon jungle that cleanses your intestines,
Your kidneys,
your colon,
your bladder,
your blood,
your heart,
your hair,
and your wallet too.
Danny approaches Lily. Lily, sweetie, I've been drinking this juice and I swear to you, I think I grew 3 inches. And it's so easy to make money. All you gotta do is sign up 174 people in the first 24 hours. That's it. Easy.
I mean, look at me. I couldn't even sell anything if my life depended on it.
Sure you can, sweetie. You're a natural. It's not selling. It's just sharing. It's not pushing. It's just caring. It's just signing up your mother and your cousin and your brother and your kindergarten teacher. You don't need to be a preacher and your neighbor and your grocer. Praise the Lord, you're now a closer.
Hallelujah! I want to do it.
Oh, great. Okay, now the thing you need to know before you approach somebody is you got to go after what they need.
Okay.
You know, their weakness, their flaw. So we'll pick somebody.
Okay. Okay.
You could do it.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Hi. How are you? Do you want to grow hair?
No!
No. But he needs it.
No, Lily, you can't say stuff like that. You just try again. You can do it. I know you got it in you. You can do it. Try again. Try again.
Hi. Do you want brown eyes?
No! The FDA will come down on us if you make promises like that.
No, don't know anymore what to ask.
You know you're good. You can do it. You can do it. Try one more. Go ahead. Try again. Try.
Okay, hi. Do you want to grow bigger breasts?
Sorry, folks. She needs a little more training. So make the choice to live your dream. Hurry up, Lily, and join our team. Financially, you can be free for just an itsy bitsy teeny weeny monthly fee. Become the master of your fate. Join us today. It's not too late. It's so easy, Lily. Ain't it crystal clear? Just sign your life away. Right here.
Oh. Oh my God. Marcia, I hate network marketing. I mean, literally, it's always like this, this is the one and only solution. We have figured it out. This is the one and only product. Just leave me alone with those rainforest berries and green algae shakes. Like, enough already. I read all those books. I went to all those workshops. In fact, tonight I brought a golden glitter list of 10 workshops that I've been taking over the last probably 8 years. The 10 steps to enlightenment. The 9 days with your inner child. The 8 thoughts to become rich and famous. The 7 bridges you have to cross. The 6 paths to eternal happiness. The 5 keys to live your dreams. The 4 doorways to the soul. 3 nights of solitude. The 2 be who you really are, secrets. And the one and only you. And you know what? Not really making more money. Still judging other people and still judging myself. But what really gets me, what really gets to me is that I constantly have the feeling that I'm just not doing enough. I'm just not doing enough. Marcia, maybe I should give network marketing a chance.
I have another confession to make. Lucie, remember when I did network marketing?
Oh, yeah.
I joined a company, it was about 8 or 9 years ago, and it was this health and wellness company, and they made this technology that went on your cell phone that was supposed to protect your brain from electromagnetic radiation. And this was before we thought cell phones were dangerous, and I became a nut. I thought that I could save the world. I was running up to people in the street saying, put down your cell phone, it's gonna give you brain cancer, unless you buy this product for $34.99. Wasn't a great conversation starter, but I made money. Guess how much my biggest check was for 1 month's work, just 1 month's work? $14,000. $14,000 for 1 month. That very month, I took a booth at a health and wellness show at Blaisdell with my friend who was in my downline. And we were taking a break, and we were walking around looking at the other vendors, and I stopped at this jeweler's table who was selling South Sea pearls. Now, for those of you that don't know what South Sea pearls are, they are these gorgeous, luscious, huge, wildly expensive pearls, and I fell in love with this necklace. And my friend said to me, Marcia, you've been working so hard. You just got a big check. You deserve it. Oh, I bought the necklace. $4,000. I spent $4,000. I mean, I freaked out. I swear to you, I usually buy my jewelry in Walmart. I ran into the ladies' room at Blaisdell, looked at myself in the mirror with all that money around my neck and shrieked, thank God my mother is dead. Scene! Okay, folks, now imagine that you're in a giant casino where you're going to meet another one of Mount Coin's money gods. This time, it's the glitzy, the glamorous, the glorious Sammy D! In charge of all the world's slot machines. Now, the thing you need to know about Sammy D is that he wants Mr. Z's job. He wants to be the king of Mount Point.
Welcome to my casino. Welcome the rich and the poor. Are you having fun losing? I mean, spending money? Welcome to Satan's playground. Welcome the rich and poor. When you lose it, you win it. Lord knows you're in it, and you will come back for more. Welcome to Satan's circus, a place without night and day. Be you black or Caucasian, native or Asian, heaven knows you lost